Okay, so how about prescription drugs? You know, prescription drug is only given by doctor. So how can be in our water? Partly because, as I say, that all the prescription drugs are chemical, synthetic form, right? Agreed. And all these are the drugs are given to solve certain medical conditions. Actually, as I say, control, not solving. Because solving, that means, you know, you finish it, you healed, you don't need to use it. But you know, yes, you know, for those degenerative diseases, all are being controlled by so-called synthetic drugs. So they can treat, but no healing. All right. So all these drugs end up in our water source. You know what happened? Because, you know, if you take it for digestion, you can't break it down. Even you can break it down, you know, then you flush into the water, it will go into the sewage. Yeah. And especially in Singapore, we recycle the water. So all these substances will be in the water. Yeah. Then we ingest it in our body again. You know? So it's a recycle. You know, it's a cycle. So what can you prevent of this from happening? You need to purify water. I'm not kidding. You know, nowadays we're not talking about not just the prescription drug. How about those, take for example, insecticides? In Singapore, we are not the, you know, we're not a big farm. We don't have a big farm. But then again, the water inside contains insecticide. You know what happened? Fogging. You heard about fogging? Because of the mosquito, we try to kill them all. I know it's impossible, you know, basically, but they try to kill it all by fogging everywhere, you know. So sometimes you get into your kitchen, you know, the mist and all these are insecticide. And worse, you know, because I live somewhere near Bedok Reservoir, you know. So last year, one day when I walk around the reservoir, I saw some people, some workers riding on a boat, spraying, you know, the edge of the water. So that insecticide go directly into our water source. And what's the problem with insecticides? I think you know. We call it environmental hormone, which is practically can block and disrupt and confuse our body so that our hormone balance become changed. And it gives rise to cancer. Yeah, breast cancer and some other cancer. And because it disrupts the endocrine system, some of the young boys will start to behave like ladies very soon. Yeah, they are recently, you know, some Chinese report in Taiwan, they study about this plastic sizes and some other things, which is, you know, interfere with the natural hormone balance. So the boys will start to behave like ladies, like girls. Look into it, you know, because nobody will try to frighten the people. But then again, because in a small group, I'm not trying to frighten you, but we have to see the reality. Reality sometimes could be harsher than, you know, than something which is being presented publicly. Yeah. So, okay. Drugs, painkillers, Panadol, aspirin. Why? Oh, I got a headache, but headache can be solved quite easily. You know. Yeah. I used to have headache because I worked on a computer for many years. You know. So now I don't have it. Even have it, you know, when I sit down and meditate and do my breathing, you know, it just disappears, just like a cloud. Finish. Yeah. Okay? Not enough water. Not enough water is one of the problems. You know, you don't know how to relax. So instead of using the painkiller, go for relaxation, detoxification, good breathing technique. Okay. So this. Beers, I know beers, you know, the social drugs. I don't know, but yeah, I love to drink beer, you know, every now and then. But then again, you know, ladies in particular don't drink. You know why? Because your because your liver is much smaller than gentlemen, you know. So you know, the capacity to handle the spirits is much more smaller. So don't challenge the gentlemen. Let them go and challenge themselves. Because you don't want to kill yourself, don't you? You know. Because I mean, in this line particularly, you can see very clearly about your liver condition. I have got a machine which is able to scan and write and see the liver, all the organs. Yeah, we call it the electro-interstitial scan. Small little machine here. It put the probes here, 2 probes on your palms and 2 probes on your feet. After 5 minutes, you can see, the condition of your body, whether it's really balanced, acidic, or alkaline. If you drink too much, particularly, you can see the liver is having problem. If you like the carbohydrate food, a lot of sugary, you see the liver. And you have you can see the body is cooling down. Yeah, seldom I see the body which is balanced. 1 out of 99, all will fail the test. Or Coke, Pepsi. I'm not against it, but I don't drink it, frankly, the moment I know it. You know why? Because this one is very good, There's a toilet bowl cleanser. You boil it in for a while, you brush it very quick. Other than that, I don't know. People say when I feel heaty, a little bit of salt, big cups of the Pepsi or the Coca-Cola will do the trick. Oh yes, perhaps, Then that means that this is a drug, not a soft drink, A lot of sugar are there. If you go for the sugar-free, then worse, is aspartame. Aspartame is a neurotoxin. Don't take the artificial sweetener, please. You can take the stevia. I'm sure you have it, or xylitol. You heard about it, right? So don't go for that. So okay, and look at this one. If this one is, I should say that some sort of food are really junk food. Don't touch it. So it's something very close to, especially you use the hydrogenated oil. How about hydrogenated oil? Margarine? Margarine. Something that you take the vegetable oil, which is more or less at this temperature, is the liquid, and introduce additional hydrogen molecule into the molecule of the oil, and it becomes solidified in the room temperature. Don't take that, because that one is the artificial oil. Our body don't know how to handle it. You know why? Because in our system, in our cell, every cell has got a DNA, and DNA has a code for every substance you encounter. It knows how to handle it. Hydrogenated oil is just recently, less than 100 years introduction. So the body do not know how to decode and how to handle it. So it's a toxic substance. Stay clear from the hydrogenated oil. There are people that are saying that, okay, in order to keep your blood vessel artery free of fats, free of the so-called hardening, so the charge to stay away from the saturated fats. But now the news come out already. It's very clear. Actually, the one that make the artery harden, blockages, and all these are trans fat and hydrogenated fat. If you have a hydrogenated fat, you have trans fat. And talking about trans fat and hydrogenated fats, from where? Oh, all your cookies, all your cake, those things that you require the softening, okay? And those things that you have a high temperature, oven bake, and still won't spoil, don't touch it, okay? Practically every foodstuff out there has certain degrees of trans fat in there. Partly because, because due to the commercial reason, you have to have a long shelf life. Certain things put up there cannot expire too early, spoiled. Take for example, my biscuit here, 6 months, sometimes shorter than 6 months, gone, smell, spoiled already. But those biscuits out there, they can stay for years, do you know that? Yeah. What happened? All the vegetable oils are so-called polyunsaturated or monounsaturated fats. All these are even, we have mentioned, is a very, very unstable oil, can get oxidized and spoil very quickly. Then how can, the vegetable oil still stay fresh for so long? It must be something wrong. Yeah. So think about it, alright?
We partner with Nutrimix Organic in promoting health and wellness to the world. To know more about holistic health, you can visit their website at nutrimixorganic.com, or you can also give them a call at 65-6292-2991. Alternatively, you can also email Mr. Edwin Law at edwin@nutrimixorganic.com for your health queries. For more information about your body, toxins, and detoxification, please visit our website airtalks.com. You can also give us a call for English service 1-800-721-6301, and for other languages 1-800-721-0650. You can also send us a fax message at 1-888-792-1211, or you can email us via the contact form on our website.